Take 3. Okay. Can you just explain a little bit about your experience at the G20?
Sure. I basically went out and actually protested one day, which was Friday. On Saturday, I remember I was planning to go out again on Sunday, but on Saturday things got a little crazy. By the time it got to the Sunday, I personally didn't feel secure to go out, like particularly as a trans woman. I didn't know exactly what would happen. I knew that if I was detained, though, they would somehow treat me strangely or differently. I don't know. And there were reports later that there were things like trans women that were detained were kept with men, you know, and things like, and sort of the opposite case as well.
This is just a regular shot to show that we are talking to each other. Okay. And it is a wide shot to show that we are in the same room.
It sounds reasonable. And I support you completely in taking a wide shot.
So you mentioned earlier that you participated in a protest after the G20. It was protesting the treatment or the mistreatment of queer people and trans people who were detained.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
There was a sort of a pride. It was an event held at the 519, and basically what it was sort of a photo op for the police to sort of shake hands with people in pride, maybe some people at the 519, and say, oh, we have great relations with the queer community. The thing was, we knew that queers had been actually mistreated at the G20, and there was plenty of reason to think that it wouldn't be addressed inside that room. We were actually basically locked out of the center. Here you have an event where, so to speak, the queer community represented by Pride Toronto is shaking hands with the police while there are actually police guards keeping queers out so that they can't come in and ask questions. At one point, you know, Billy Blair, the chief of police, of Toronto Police, he walked by, he sort of snaked his way through, and then he looks back at the crowd and he tips his hat at us. So that's how seriously he took our concerns around the G20. Billy Blair got in really quickly, but we tried to hold a line to keep the rest of the officers out, and I held on, and the police tried to get by, and we would not let them by as long as they were refusing to answer our questions. At least I can say, you know, I stood up for my community. I stood up for my community, and I'm proud of that. And at the very least, I think there were no photo ops that were taken. No one wanted to have anything to do with that after the fact, I think.
Okay.
Is the camera off?
No.